I want to make this a quick video. Before I get started, I thank God for the day. I want to say rest in peace to my mother and father. I want to give a shout out to my brother Shu, my whole family, and my brother Smoke. Welcome home. I'm glad you beat your trial. Then I got a message to the President of the divided states of America. Here's my problem. You're a racist piece of shit. I didn't stutter. I don't fear you. I don't fear white supremacy. I don't fear any reprisal. I don't fear the Klan. I don't fear the Proud Boys. I don't fear any of that. My name's Johnny Shaheed Miller. I'm a veteran. I'm the most patriotic person on this planet. Check me out. On the planet. However, the deceptions, the psychological warfare, the malignant psychology, it has to stop. You're at the helm. Everyone out there, so it's a fact I want to share with y'all, right? And I said it before, and I got a book that just released on Amazon 2 days ago called The Invisible Bully. I point out all the deception that's used to divide us regardless of race. We are 3% of the world's population, but we're 25% of the world's prison population. Yet, statistics show that there are over 100,000 people wrongfully convicted and incarcerated. You know, friendship is not synonymous with love. It's synonymous with loyalty, right? Like if I'm fighting and you love me, you fighting too. So I don't care if you white or you black or you Hispanic, Latino, or you Asian, or you indigenous. I don't care. Let me make this. Your nationality, your origin, your race, your creed. None of that stuff matters to me. One nation, indivisible. So y'all got to understand something. We are at the precipice of our country having a complete makeover. You see, they starting to slowly divide us. The President Trash, I don't want to say his name because they're going to censor it. But he's just like Hitler in Nazi Germany. So what happened is, when he started his propaganda campaign against the Jews, he wanted to see the response he got from the people. Guess what? Everybody stayed silent. He said, you know what? I'm going to make sure everybody stays silent. Nobody talk. If you do, I'm going to get rid of you. I'm going to silence all opposition so I can continue with my mission of oppression. And that's the same thing the president doing. Keeping us divided. I'm not standing for it. Now, I'm black. Now, I got friends that are white that joined the Black Panther movement. I have no fear of white supremacists. I dare y'all. I dare y'all. Did you know that the Civil Rights Act was initially called the KKK Act? Because blacks were scared of what was going on in fear of, let me catch this, of reprisal and retaliation from the KKK. Did y'all know that? So their mission is to keep us silent and prohibit us from taking, or discourage us, from taking social action by keeping us in suspended terror. But if you don't feel fear and you're not distracted and you're willing to stand up no matter what, they can't stop us. There's more of us than it's them. There are more of Americans that want to see us together that are tired of this bullshit and tired of the deception. There are more of us than there are those races that perpetuate the agenda of white supremacy and division. There are more of us than there are of them. So we have the power. And I said this before and I say it again. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is not making the world think that he did not exist. It's making us forget our power. Got these from my dad. Love you, Pops. The greatest trick the devil ever pulled is making us forget our power. If they keep us divided, they got us. If you see ICE harassing somebody, harassing the family, if you see somebody being mistreated, then you got to stand up. You got to say something. If not, you're a bitch. If I'm fighting, you fighting. Because if you fighting, I'm fighting. We got to fight together. That's what this is about. This is about us coming together and fighting together. You know, it takes challenges and adversity to reveal, let me catch this, strength. It takes challenges and adversity to reveal strength. Everybody tough when nothing going on. But how are you when you face with a real world challenge? How are you when you're fighting for your life? Guess what's happening right now? We're fighting for our life, but we don't see it because the battle is in slow motion. It's like environmental schizophrenia. You don't see all the things that's going on. First it was abortion. You don't see the stuff going on. Then it was affirmative action. Then they started rewriting history by getting rid of some of the statues of the great black Americans from the Civil War that were in opposition to the Confederacy. They started getting rid of them. So then you may not see it, but 100 years from now, in hindsight or retrospect, our children think all this shit is make-believe. How did y'all just let them get rid of statues? How did y'all let them rewrite history? It happens like this because social action, which is required for appropriate levels of social discourse, did not occur. We don't talk. We don't talk about relevant. We don't talk about relevant shit that pertains to everyone, that's going to keep us all protected in our best interest. We talk about so many things that's called environmental schizophrenia. They do it on purpose. That's what I'm saying. The things that they do to keep us divided and distracted are intentional. That's why our only mission is recognizing deception, coming together, taking social action. President Trump, fuck you, you a bitch. I'm not scared of you or your white supremacists. I'm telling you, my name is Johnny Shaheed Miller. I approve this message. Hey, y'all, we need to come together. I'm going to drop the link. It says, join the Black Panthers. I need everybody to join. I need everybody to join.